Hi, welcome, it's Bill here from Bill Bonsai. Today I want to talk about books. The book I've got here, I believe I was at school. I was at high school when I first got this book. I think I might have actually got it from my high school and not returned it. I don't know. Maybe I got it from my library. No, but it's got a price on it, so maybe I didn't pinch it when I was younger. Many years ago. School was even closed. Right, so what I like about this book is when I was a kid, I used to go for walks in the woods with my dad, and he always told me about all the different kinds of trees. He was great at identifying trees, and we used to go for walks and I'd ask him what kind of tree this is and what kind of tree that is, and somehow he always seemed to know what tree was what. This book was first published in 1970 actually, and it's a great little book. Just helps you identify trees. So, and when I seen it, and I thought, oh, I need to get myself this book or acquire it. Can't remember where I got it from, but I just find I just love having this book. If you love trees, it's great to have something to help you identify books, to identify them. When you're out for walks. Right, so that was really the first book I got regarding trees and stuff. But now onto the bonsais books. This one underneath here I'll keep to the last. Now these are books that I bought either from a garden centre or a bookshop. First one here is from the late great Harry Tomlinson. I used to refer to this book quite frequently actually. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Great advice. Sadly, he's no longer with us, but his son still runs. Is it Greenside Bonsai? Forgive me if I get that wrong. There's information here on a compendium of trees and shrubs, and also how-tos and what have you. It's the kind of trees that's in here are things like your pyracanthia, for example, oak. Japanese flowering apricot, white pine. There's a lot of trees here, the crabapple, that people who are into bonsais are into growing. Trees that are easy to come by. And there's a lot of how-tos, kind of wiring and planting and repotting and pruning and pots, styles, etc. Great book for even these days. Another book I got, this one's by Colin Lewis, another great bonsai artist. It's a bonsai care manual. It goes through various species, shaping and what have you, and feeding, soils, etc. While you're away, there's some interesting information, because it's always been a big issue when people are away. How do they look after the plants as wintering? This one here, I don't know, right, who's this guy? Luigi Crespi, I don't know who that is. Again, I probably just bought it because it's all to do with bonsais, and I was into bonsais, and it's pretty simplish. I like the fact that it's laid out really well. Common jasmine, there you go, you've got all the information you need in a nice picture. Azalea, information you need in a nice picture, for example. And various other information about styles and potting up and what have you. The Bonsai Survival Manual, again by Colin Lewis. A tree-by-tree guide to buying and maintaining and problem solving. I thought, well, that might be helpful. Shaping, regeneration pruning, pests and diseases, and it goes, you got information on how to care for them, soil types, watering, feeding, pruning, based on what plant that you have. Okay, and a nice wee book. Growing and displaying bonsais. Again, another one of the books I bought ages ago, a long time ago. talks about the tools, wiring, potting, styles, shaping, getting gins, various information. My dad used to have one of them, and I bought one myself. Showing my age, yeah. Yep, so these are some of the bonsai books that I have in my little collection. But there's one that I want to show you that sort of made me think a lot more about, oh, just knocked my camera. This one here, it's a German author, Werner M. Busch. He's got like a bonsai studio somewhere in Germany, and the book was English translated in 1985 to 1997, so it's first published in German as Bonsai something something in Zurich. So, but the thing is, it's from native trees and shrubs, and that was the big thing that got my attention, native trees and shrubs. Now, what made me think about this is it's always like Chinese elm and Japanese this and Japanese that, and I thought, well, why can we not make bonsais from our native trees? And that really got me thinking, because at least I don't have to, we can keep them outdoors, and we don't have to worry about overwintering somewhere. I don't have a greenhouse, I don't have a cold frame, I don't have anything like that, so I have to keep all my bonsais outdoors. So, there is some species in here that I wouldn't have, but there's a nice beech. He goes on about the nature and rhythm of growing and feeding and cultivating and stuff like that. Okay, the usual information, what makes a good bonsai and stuff, how to propagate and shaping and what have you. How to start bonsais. There's a lime tree there. And a great wee page there that I help you identify the buds. That's always handy. That's a bit like this little book. Field maples. I've actually got 3 field maples that I want to grow. Sycamore and Norway maples. I've actually got 1 sycamore. Common alder. Silver birch. I've got 2 birches. I don't know if they're downy birches or not, but probably are. Hornbeam. I don't know. I don't have any hornbeams. Sweet chestnut. Walnut. Common beech. Some great beech trees there. That's amazing. Ash. Well, I wouldn't have thought about having ash, because they like grow like weeds around me, and I've got an ash tree, not in my neighbouring garden, but next to garden along. And there's a wee video that I show about a couple of wee ash seedlings I had that start to root rot. So, common crabapple. I think I've got 11 crabapple trees. Well, they're not trees yet. They're really young whips, to be honest with you, that hopefully I shall be showing on video shortly, sometime. Pear, wild pear, amazing. Common oaks. I've got an oak. Ribbon. Well, I did a pruning video a minute ago, not long ago, about a ribbon tree. Small leaf lime, love them. I'd always love to have a lime, small leaf lime. And so on and so on. And yew, I've got 2 small yews. I've had yews, had them, sold them, had them, sold them. Hazel, well, I did a pruning video on the hazel just recently there. Hawthorn. Hawthorn, I've got 1 large hawthorn tree, 1 little tree that I did a prune on, and I've also ordered a couple of hawthorns that are, well, I'll leave that for another video. Slow. Back to hawthorn. I've ordered online a couple of hawthorns with the red, was it Paul Scarlet, and I want to find out how they go. So that'll be on that video. Anyway, that's my little bonsai book collection, but this one was the one that got me thinking about all the native trees and plants all around me, and why don't I start focusing on them more than a lot of the other Chinese and Japanese versions of plants that I maybe have to need a bit extra care. Figs, example. Every single kind of indoor plant that bonsai I've had have passed away, died, killed them, because I just didn't care for them, I couldn't care for them correctly. So that's why I thought, you know, native trees and shrubs make more sense to me. However, I do love my acers, and I do love various other plants that aren't always native. I mean, I love acers and stuff. Fuji cherries, really nice. Well, my wife loves them. But I like to try and focus on native trees and shrubs. So anyway, what's your preference? Let me know what you like to grow. And what do you think of my wee book collection? I know that I was just thinking about Peter Chan. I've not got any of his books. I watch a lot of his videos on YouTube and I don't have any of his books. Sorry, Peter. Okay, right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe these videos. It's to the channel as well. It's a new channel. It's going to help me grow. Hopefully, if you'll see more and more videos coming out soon. So I've got quite a fair bit to show. Okay, and basically what I'm doing is just videoing what I'm doing to my plants, what I'm doing to the trees to try and prepare them for their life as a future bonsai at some point. I won't be holding on to every single plant I have. When I start getting a bit overcrowded, that's when the wife gets a bit annoyed, and then I'll start selling some things. Okay, right, thanks for watching, guys, and please like and subscribe. Thanks now, bye.